Now, brothers and sisters, this is a very powerful lesson we learn from Joseph, right? That his moral integrity was preserved under the strongest of temptations. Now, let's speculate that he was a man who had not been with a woman yet, and you had the master's wife saying to you, "Come and lie with me," right? And yet he said no. This was a really fierce temptation for Joseph, and it was fierce, seductive, sort of assault upon his virtue, coming from such a source, in such a form. It was most likely to corrupt his youthful mind, and he prevailed. He made sure that his youthful integrity and his youthful mind was not corrupted by this seductive mistress. Now, I want to put that upon us. How many young men of today, or how many men of today, would class, if their master or if their boss or if their CEO's wife hit on them and tried to say, "Come and lie with them"? How many of our young men and of our men would turn around and call that an achievement? Right? Oh, it was an achievement. Oh, and they'll brag about it. Oh, you know, my boss's wife was all on me, and I couldn't say no. We went and did our thing, and it sort of puts them in a bad light because their integrity is now destroyed. To call that an achievement and to call that a boastful sort of scene, or like I said, it's crazy. It's just crazy to think how many men of our age in today's world would call that an achievement to sleep with their boss's wife, or even find it an achievement that their boss's mistress or wife was flirting with them and wanted them to take her upon them, right? And not only with that, we also see extravagant temptations. Many take upon these extravagant temptations, and it's their first step into wrongdoings. Young men who are seeking their own pleasure will often expend dollars for a few hours of amusement or unnecessary display. So we're talking about sort of brothels and strip clubs. Men do this stuff. They pay this money, and for just a few hours of pleasure, whereas saving that money could help them buy a house or help them into a business venture, etc. So extravagant temptations lead to extravagant misery.